It's usually expected to be something out of a sci-fi movie, but for South Florida residents, an odd invasion of giant snails is actually reality.
These are not your ordinary snails, by the way. These are giant African land snails. They're as big as a New York City rat.
Oh.
Look at that.
These snails are gnawing through plants, through stucco and plaster on homes, puncturing tires on the road, and becoming dangerous flying sharp shells when run over with a lawnmower.
More than 100,000 have already been caught in Miami-Dade County. Ew. Ew. Apparently they release about 1,200 eggs a year.
These African land snails can grow up to 8 inches long. In addition to eating through stucco, the snails eat more than 500 different types of plants. They also carry a parasitic rat lungworm and a form of meningitis that could harm humans. So they eat through houses, can be harmful to us, and the Florida Department of Agriculture says the snails present a serious threat to Florida's agricultural sector.
These snails have 500 host plants. If they were to become established, it could devastate Florida's agriculture. Agriculture is second only to tourism as far as economic impact.
The source of the infestation isn't known. The last time a giant snail invasion occurred was back in 1966. That's when a boy brought 3 snails back from Hawaii. They were released into his garden in Orlando, and the population grew to 17,000. The Inquisitor reports investigators are still working to trace the source of this invasion. One theory is a Miami Santeria group. The West African and Caribbean-rooted religion uses the large snails in its rituals. But the more likely explanation is an unintentional introduction via freight or tourist baggage. Environmental experts are seeking the best ways to eradicate the snails and are urging the public to be on the lookout. More snails are expected to start appearing during Florida's rainy season, which starts in 7 weeks. For Newsy, I'm Lauren Gorse.